Hello and welcome to another MiTunes podcast right here on manxradio.com.
Mark Tiley, the nation station, Manx Radio.
This week on MiTunes, I'm talking to Mark Berry, but you probably know him better as Bez, because the world knows you, sir, as Bez. And there's no doubt about that. Welcome to MiTunes.
How do, mate? How are you?
Well, I'm very well, and it's great to have you on. I should say we're really looking forward to having you here at the end of the month in our Villa Marina, because we're going to be chatting on stage about all sorts of things, including the book.
Yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to coming over. I don't think it'd be my first visit to the Isle of Man. I've actually never, ever been before.
Well, we can't wait to see you.
I've always wanted to come to the TC as well, you know what I mean? I've never actually managed to get there for it either.
Oh, that is definitely something to put on the bucket list. If you can come back later for that.
Yeah, well, I know all the things I've done in my life and I've never been to the Isle of Man before. There's something going on there. Something's not quite right.
Well, we'll get you here. Now, most people became aware of you when you were just doing the dancing, or should I say crowd frenzy technician with the Happy Mondays. It was an amazing thing. But before all that, were you ever going to try and get into music yourself?
No, honest as God, I had no intention of getting involved in the music business. And the funny thing was, I'd been away travelling as a young man. I'd never been abroad before, and I went off travelling. And when I was coming home, I was almost crying, with like, oh no, why am I coming back to England? But at the same time, I was having this reoccurring dream of like swaves of people all over the world dancing like I dance. And obviously, I didn't know I was about to join the Happy Mondays, you know what I mean? And that dream was like a premonition of the future. And now it made sense to me, you know what I mean?
Well, it's an unmistakable style. I don't know whether they'll ever put that category into Strictly. They probably should, you know.
Well, they did do, actually, because I went to support my mate Will Mellor when he was doing Strictly Come Dancing, and he actually done a bit of Bez dancing on Strictly.
Ah, you're right. I remember.
I don't think it did him any favours, because he didn't go through to the next round, unfortunately.
So you were sort of responsible for his untimely exit.
I blame myself for it. I did try warning him away from it.
We've got 4 tracks to be played, one a day. So let's have today's track. What's it going to be, Bez?
Well, it's an African fella called William Oynabar. I don't know if you ever heard of him. His last name's spelled Onyeabar, and the tune's called Atomic Bombs.
Right, and any particular reason for this one?
It was actually my middle son, Jack, who introduced me to this album. He introduced me quite a few years ago when he came living at my house in the garden. And we have, like, campfire parties in the garden. I've got my own bar, my campfire. And it just fitted in so well with, with my bar, with the campfire sort of vibes. And it's just a brilliant, brilliant tune.
All this week, I'm talking with Bez on MiTunes for many reasons. One, because he's a fantastic fella. Also, because he's coming over to the Isle of Man for the very first time at the end of March, and we're going to be nattering on stage at the Villa Marina. Bez, one thing I wanted to talk to you about, I know it's a while ago, but Celebrity Big Brother. What was that like?
Well, you know, the surprising thing about it all is that I actually won the blooming thing,
Well, I
which
know.
was kind of shocking. For me, I got to meet Rocky's mum,
Yeah,
Jackie Stallone,
yes.
and his ex-wife, Bridget Bardot, whatever not Bridget
No,
Bardot,
I know.
Bridget Niels.
Yeah.
Bridget Niels. I wish it was Bridget Bardot. Imagine that. Yeah, and surprisingly, against all odds, I actually blew and won the thing.
I know.
And I am going to be telling plenty of some Big Brother stories when I come over to Isle of Man. I've got some really funny revelations to revelate to you all if you like to come along.
There's only a few tickets left, but I'm really looking forward to it. 31st of March in the Villa Marina. Round about that time, did you have an outrageous London taxi that was like an incredibly pimped up machine?
I did, yeah. I had I got it was F registered. I can't remember what year London cab, but you know the old shaped London black cab, and I put a Chevy small block V8 engine in there with a straight through exhaust, and it was extremely good fun. And I've got and the funny thing about it is I got it pimped up by Pimp Your Ride.
Yeah.
And when I got it back to the house, I could only drive it in reverse. So I used to get my two sons in there and all their mates.
Have you still got it?
No, unfortunately, I haven't. It got stolen.
Oh,
I was devastated. And I actually got the cab back. And the only thing what I actually paid for, which was the engine and gearbox, had gone, and I've never, ever managed to retrieve it. But I've got the memory. I love the sound of the V8 in the morning.
That sounds like a quote from a Vietnam movie almost. Anyway, Look, let's have your second choice, Bez. What's it going to be?
Well, my second choice is a tune that, you know what, I can't believe I only discovered it a few weeks ago. I can't believe I've never actually heard this tune before. And it's by Poppy Factory, and it's called Stars. And it fitted in so well in the evening because me and my friend went out in the garden, and it was a beautiful, one of them crystal clear nights, and you could see all the stars. You could even see the aroma of the Milky Way up there, and we were flabbergasted by its beauty. And we came in, and my mate stuck this song on, you know what I mean? And it was so fitting to the whole moment of what we've just been through. And it's become one of the tunes I like playing ever since now, you know what I mean?
never lose you. They want to eat you up so they could taste you days later. I think you remember how you put them on. These tried and tested touches, such poetry and lotion, the stuff you save for a rainy day. So bring it out of your toy box, bring it out now. I want to see your stars today. I see stars lighting up your face. Millions of stars, they come from light years away. Oh, I can see stars lighting up your face. Millions of stars, billions of stars. You come from light years and light years and light years away. I can see stars lighting up your face. Millions of stars, they come from light years away. I want to see stars. Oh, give me your stars. I want to see stars. Oh, give me your stars. Light years away. Stars, stars, stars. Stars, stars, stars. Stars, stars, stars.
Yesterday on MiTunes, I was talking to Bez, who's my guest all this week, about not only his amazing black cab that got nicked, Celebrity Big Brother as well. But today, I want to talk about another celebrity television show that you're on right now, or certainly this year, the Gogglebox. Bez, how did this all come about?
I think it was during the lockdown. I got asked to do Gogglebox, me and Sean, and obviously through the lockdown, it was like, you weren't allowed to travel and all that. And the funny thing is, actually, somebody dressed me up for being out and about during lockdown. But what they did not realise is I was a key worker providing entertainment for the country, and I was allowed to travel, which was kind of funny, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I was in a bit shocked when the police turned up at my house, to see why I'd been moving about the country. But I explained that I was actually classed as a key worker at the time. I weren't doing essential work like nurses, like the nurses were doing at the time. But
Yeah.
nevertheless, it was still entertaining the nation, as they say.
Well, definitely agree. I mean, we needed it, stuff to keep us going through all of that. But just tell me, is it your house? Is it Sean's house? Or is it like a mystery house?
Oh no! It's genuinely Sean's house what we was in at the time, and it was great because it was really funny because me and Sean, we had to like socially distance, because that's what you had to do at the time, and we was laughing, saying, "Oh, you don't know what we've been sharing bugs and germs for years. It doesn't really matter, you know what I mean?" We still had to keep our 2-meter distance, but yeah, it was in Sean's house at the time.
And doing the Gogglebox, I mean, how much of these shows do you have to watch them all the way through, or can you dip in and out of the ones you're supposed to be watching?
Well, you know what? It's the television. There's a lot of trickery going on. But the truth is, you only watch a few minutes of each show. It comes across like we sat there through the whole program. But luckily, we didn't have to endure like some of the rubbish we have to watch. Imagine sitting through all that for a full program.
Oh,
The funny thing is, I'd love to hear the outtakes of the stuff that they couldn't use.
Yeah,
because some of the things we spoke about, definitely unusable because we used to get really carried away. With on the list of what we've seen would be really funny.
I think there's a programme waiting to be made of your outtakes with Sean, without a doubt. Let's have today's track, Bez. What have we got?
Well, I feel, that I have to support my wife on my next choice. And she's in an amazing band called Control the Storm. And it's like a melodic metal band. And the tune's called Desire.
Your wife is in the band. What's her role in the band?
She's the lead singer.
Bez, my guest on MiTunes all this week, a dancer of fame, even so famous you got somebody chucked off Strictly. Well, you reckon? That's what you said. That's what you said. Oh, we've talked about an awful lot of things, but I need to talk about the Happy Mondays. When you got started with Sean and the guys, did you just think this is crazy?
Well, you know what? Because it wasn't anything that was ever planned. You know what I mean? It was a total, being in the right place at the right time. The Happy Mondays was supporting New Order, who was doing a couple of tunes for the Tube. And I ended up having to jump on stage with Sean for moral support. I've never actually looked back, you know what I mean? I've been on stage ever since. And on the way onto the stage, I grabbed a pair of maracas. And that's when me and the maracas became known as a kind of as one. I'm known for my maraca shaking. The complete story, if you want to turn up on my evening with in the Isle of Man, coming up. When is it coming up now? I forgot the date.
Yeah, 31st of March. Well, I'm going to be there too, so we're definitely going to tease that one out of you. The whole thing, please, on that date. Yeah. There'll also be talk of a book Bez, tell us about the book.
Well, the book's called The 9 Lives of a Happy Monday. And obviously it's called Buzzing for I have this this thing going on with that word, you know what I mean? I've been told it's quite a roller coaster read if anyone wants to bother reading. I think it's really boring because it's my life, but I don't think it's anything special going on there. But everyone who's read it said they've really enjoyed it. So yeah, just recently, the 9 lives. I'm not sure how many I may have left now.
Well, I was going to say you've had a few. I mean, it's been a life of ups and downs. I just want to really finish by saying, are you in a good place now, sir?
Yeah, I'm in a great place at the moment. With our line of work, the job, the Happy Mondays, we've had our fair share of ups and downs. And with our job, there's no job security with it, you know what I mean? So you ain't guaranteed, but at this very moment, I'm not quite sat on the edge of the seat. I'm more near the middle at the moment, which is quite a nice place to be for, whilst it lasts.
Yeah. Well, we can't wait to see you here on the Isle of Man on the 31st of March in the Villa Marina. Take us out with your final choice of music. What's it going to be?
Well, the next show, because it's so hard picking 4 tunes, but I decided to go for one of my favourite bands, and the German as well. Believe it or not, I can't believe that. A German band's one of my favourite bands. You know what I mean? And it's Can and Vitamin C.
Give us the reason you've chosen this one.
I've chosen Can with Vitamin C today is because I'm taking high doses of it at the moment. Vitamin C, that is, to help me in my healing process. So I've just thought it's a fitting tune for the moment I'm in at the moment.
Well, thank you for this week, and here's to the 31st of March. We can't wait. Safe travels, Bez.
And yourself also. Take care, and I'll see you all then.
4 amazing tracks chosen by my guest Bez this week on MiTunes. I'm Mark Tiley. Don't forget, if you haven't got your tickets for the 31st of March, when Bez is here on the Isle of Man in conversation at the Villa Marina, have a look, because they're selling fast. And keep coming back to manxradio.com, because there are new podcasts appearing every day.